If you're eating boiled eggs every morning because you believe they're the healthiest breakfast, I need you to stop what you're doing and listen. Because after 25 years in geriatric medicine, I've watched thousands of adults over 60 make one innocent breakfast mistake that slowly damages their kidneys, causes unbearable stomach pain, and creates digestive chaos they never see coming. The problem isn't the egg, it's what you're eating it with. But what if I told you there are 3 specific combinations that turn this perfect protein into a ticking time bomb inside your body? In the next 9 minutes, I'm going to walk you through exactly what these dangerous pairings are, why they wreak havoc after 50, and how to protect yourself starting tomorrow morning. Now, before we begin, I want one thing from you. If you're serious about protecting your health, type health in the comments right now. Not for me, for you, because the moment you write it, you stop being a passive viewer and you become someone who takes control of their future. Here's what most people don't understand. Your body isn't the same machine it was at 30 or 40. After 50, and especially after 60, everything changes. Your stomach acid production drops by nearly 30%. Your digestive enzymes slow down. Your kidneys filter waste less efficiently, losing about 1% of function every single year. This means food combinations that caused 0 problems in your youth can now create serious damage. And the cruelest part? The damage happens so slowly you never connect the dots. Maybe you've noticed that heavy feeling after breakfast that won't go away. That strange bloating that seems worse than it should be. Foamy urine you keep brushing off. Swelling in your ankles that comes and goes. That unexplained fatigue that hits you hardest in the morning, right after eating. You blame it on aging. You think it's normal. But what if I told you it's not age, it's chemistry? Your body is a chemical factory. And when you combine the wrong foods, you trigger what I call the cascade effect. Let me explain this principle in the simplest way possible. Food doesn't just sit in your stomach like cargo in a warehouse. It reacts, it combines, it transforms. When certain compounds meet inside your digestive system, they can bind together, forming masses your stomach can't break down. Or they create toxic byproducts that force your kidneys into overload. When you're younger, your body cleans up the mess. But after 50, that cleanup crew gets tired, slower, weaker. So when you eat the wrong combination day after day, 2 dangerous things happen. First, food sits in your stomach longer. It ferments, produces gas, creates inflammation, and generates waste your body struggles to eliminate. Second, your kidneys are forced to filter a heavier toxic load every single morning until they quietly begin to fail. Researchers at the University of Tokyo found that older adults who consistently combined high-protein foods with certain plant compounds showed significantly higher levels of kidney strain markers within just 6 months. The damage was silent, progressive, and completely preventable. And here's what shocks me most. The 3 foods I'm about to reveal aren't exotic. They're not rare. They're sitting in your kitchen right now, and millions of people consume them with eggs every single day, thinking they're being healthy. Let me show you the 2 ways this damages your body. Number 1, it creates digestive blockages that can harden into masses, requiring emergency intervention. Number 2, it overloads your kidney filtration system, causing protein leakage, swelling, and long-term damage that's often irreversible by the time symptoms appear. Now, here's where it gets personal. I want to tell you about a patient I'll never forget. A 71-year-old woman walked into my office doubled over in pain. For months, she'd been eating 2 boiled eggs every morning, followed immediately by what she thought was a healthy, natural dessert. She lived simply, grew her own food, and believed she was doing everything right. Until one morning, she woke up screaming. The pain was so severe she couldn't stand. Emergency imaging revealed a dark, rock-like mass blocking her stomach outlet. It wasn't cancer. It wasn't a tumor. It was a hardened lump formed by a chemical reaction between egg protein and compounds in the food she ate right after. She needed an invasive procedure to remove it. Afterward, she held my hand and whispered something I'll never forget. "Doctor, I only ate what came from my own garden. I thought I was being healthy." That's exactly why I'm making this video, because the most dangerous habits are the ones we repeat with confidence. Now, here's what actually works, and it's surprisingly simple. You don't need to stop eating eggs. You just need to stop pairing them with 3 specific foods. Let me walk you through each one step by step so you know exactly what to avoid and why. Step 1. Never eat boiled eggs with persimmons. Yes, persimmons. That sweet orange fruit that's soft, natural, and seems completely harmless. But persimmons contain powerful compounds called tannins. Tannins are astringent. They bind, they tighten, they stick to proteins like glue. When tannins from persimmons meet the dense protein in boiled eggs inside an older stomach, especially one with reduced acid, they form a thick, heavy mass that your stomach cannot break down. In medical terms, this is called a gastric bezoar, a stone-like obstruction that can block your digestive tract. I've seen it cause vomiting, severe abdominal pain, and require emergency surgical removal. The danger is highest when you eat them together on an empty stomach or within 30 minutes of each other. A study from Kyoto Medical University documented over 200 cases of persimmon-related bezoars in adults over 60, and nearly 40% had eaten eggs beforehand. Now, I'm not telling you to never eat persimmons. I'm telling you this: separate them. If you eat eggs in the morning, wait at least 3 hours before eating persimmons. That window of time allows your stomach to fully process the egg protein, so the tannins have nothing to bind to. Time changes poison into neutral. Remember that word: separation. Step 2. Never combine boiled eggs with soy milk, especially in the same meal. This one shocks people because both are considered health foods: high protein, muscle building, bone protecting. But here's what your kidneys see: a protein tsunami. Eggs provide dense, complete animal protein. Soy milk provides concentrated plant protein. When you consume them together, you create a double protein load that your kidneys must filter immediately. After 50, your kidneys don't filter the way they used to. Blood flow to the kidneys decreases. Filtration rates slow. When you flood them with 2 protein sources at once, they go into overdrive. The waste byproducts, urea, creatinine, nitrogen, all spike. Over time, this leads to foamy urine, swelling in the legs, chronic fatigue, and early-stage kidney dysfunction. I treated a 68-year-old man who drank soy milk with 2 boiled eggs every morning for nearly a year. He was thin and wanted to gain strength. Instead, he developed protein leakage in his urine and early kidney strain. When I explained what was happening, he looked devastated. "But doctor, everyone says soy protein is better than meat." It's not about good or bad, it's about timing and load. Here's the fix. If you want eggs in the morning, fine. If you want soy milk later in the afternoon or evening, fine. But never together. Space them at least 4 to 5 hours apart. Your kidneys need rest periods between protein surges. Give them that gift, and they'll serve you for decades longer. Step 3. Never drink coffee or tea immediately after eating boiled eggs. This is the most common mistake I see, and it's the one that leads to kidney stones. Coffee and tea contain compounds called oxalates. Egg yolks are rich in calcium. When oxalates meet calcium in your digestive tract, they bind together and form calcium oxalate crystals. These crystals are sharp, jagged, microscopic pieces of glass that travel to your kidneys. In younger people with strong hydration and fast filtration, they usually pass. But in older adults who don't drink enough water, who have slower kidney function, these crystals accumulate, stone by stone, week by week, until one day you wake up in unbearable pain. A study at Harvard Medical School found that adults over 60 who regularly consumed high oxalate beverages within 1 hour of eating eggs had a 60% higher incidence of calcium oxalate kidney stones over a 10-year period. I'll never forget the 65-year-old woman who drank strong green tea every morning right after 2 boiled eggs for nearly a decade. She believed it cleansed her blood. One night, she woke up screaming. The pain was so severe she vomited and couldn't stand. Imaging showed a spiked kidney stone blocking her ureter. When it was removed, it looked like broken glass, pure calcium oxalate. Afterward, through tears, she asked me, "Doctor, I thought tea was healthy." It is, but not right after eggs. If you eat eggs, wait at least 60 to 90 minutes before drinking coffee or tea. That 1 hour window can spare you months, even years, of suffering. Now, here's where people usually ask me, "Doctor, what should I eat with eggs then?" Great question. In my practice, I recommend pairing eggs with steamed vegetables like spinach, broccoli, or zucchini, or whole grain toast with a small amount of avocado. These combinations support digestion, provide fiber, and don't interfere with protein breakdown or kidney filtration. If you love your morning coffee, drink it first, wait 20 minutes, then eat your eggs. Or eat your eggs, wait an hour, then enjoy your coffee. That simple shift removes the risk entirely. The goal isn't perfection, it's awareness. Once you know the rules, you can play the game safely. The truth is, eggs are not the enemy. Eggs are still one of the most affordable, powerful, nutrient-dense foods on the planet for adults over 60. They provide all 9 essential amino acids. They protect muscle mass. They support brain health. But only if you stop inviting the wrong guests to breakfast. So here's your action plan. Starting tomorrow morning, follow these 3 rules. Rule 1, never eat eggs with persimmons. Rule 2, never combine eggs with soy milk in the same meal. Rule 3, never drink coffee or tea immediately after eggs. Write these down, put them on your fridge, share them with your family. Because the saddest cases I see in my clinic aren't caused by accidents or bad luck. They're caused by habits people repeat with good intentions. Protect yourself. You deserve to age strong, not scared. The goal at 60 isn't just to live longer, it's to live better, with energy, with independence, with dignity, with joy. Start small. Commit to spacing your breakfast properly this week, just 1 week. See how you feel. Notice the difference. If this information helped you, hit that subscribe button and share this video with someone you love. Because knowledge only matters when it's shared and applied. Thanks for watching. I'm Dr. Mark Westfield, and I'll see you in the next one.